that was like during 2019, 2020, 2021.
So
and
COVID.
That really just like...
That'd have been crazy around that time. Like thinking about where you're going to go, what's a good fit for you.
Yeah. I ended up...
the world's going to end.
Yeah. That was... I was like, is track even a thing anymore? But honestly, I think it was so good for me personally because my life has always revolved around track and field since I was 4 years old. Every summer, every time I would be on the track training. I couldn't swim with my friends, couldn't have sleepovers because I had a track meet on Saturday. So COVID was a blessing in disguise for me where I didn't have to think about track and field. And it really, really put in my mind that I love this sport and I want to do this sport for me and not for my dad, not for my mom, not for anyone else, but for myself. And I had to go through this really deep, dark depression phase to figure that out. And then once I got out of that phase, I told myself either you can quit this sport or you can continue. And December of 2020, I made a pros and cons list of me quitting the sport or me staying in the sport. And the biggest thing on that list was me not living out my dream of that I've dreamt from the age of 4 of being the Olympic gold medalist.
Okay.
And so I decided to stay in the sport. And that 2021 year, I broke the indoor and outdoor collegiate record in long jump. I ran 12.6 in the hurdles. I made my first Olympic team. And I just told myself, I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to do this for me and no one else. And now I'm here.
So you kind of blossomed into an athlete who was basically mature enough to realize that you had to be yourself to be able to be as successful as you are today.
Yeah.
Because obviously we know in our sport, they're going to be like, do this, do that, act this way. You got to answer questions this way or else you're going to be just blackballed or whatever, you know?
Yeah. My dad was teaching me interviews and how to answer questions at the age of 13.
Listen, your dad needs his own company.
Consulting.
I think he would die if he was in this room right now.
Happy Father's Day to him.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
Happy Father's Day, man.
And
Happy Father's Day.
We brought him out to Norway and Stockholm and, put him in the setting of like where he dreamed of us being and bringing him out there. I was like, you know what? Happy Father's Day, Dad.
That was dope.
We were joking about it today because we had seen here in Eugene, they all run like a 5K and a 10K. And Tara's like, I used to do that. Like on 4th of July, I would run a 5K. And I was like, oh, did you have fun? She's like, no, not at all. Like, she's like, my dad made us sprint and we had to win. So like we had to go all out. And I'm like, she always tells me these stories about Ty, and I'm like, man, I really want to question like his like philosophy in raising a kid, but I'm like, it kind of worked though. So like, I mean, I don't know. So